Hi tubers, I thought I'd do a little quick video of tools that I've got that I've used on the Ultra Cruiser and the H5. Well, some on the Ultra Cruiser, most on the H5, because I bought this building the Ultra Cruiser, so I had it for the H5, and that's a 4-foot Harbor Freight brake. And this is a 4-foot Shear that I got for $200. But it was broke here and here and here, but that had been welded. But when I got it, it was broke over here, and so I fixed that, and that's why they lowered the price from $400 to $200. And then I put these wheels on there, so I can just push it out of the way here, which I might as well do it. Push it out of the way for getting the car in. And I also got, of course, I know you can't see everything because everything got junk all over it, or not junk, very special tools and supplies. Anyways, this is a 30-inch Harbor Freight slip roller brake and shear, which I didn't buy. I had this because I was building a 12-foot B25, and that's why I got that. And here are stretching and shrinking machines from Harbor Freight. And you used to be able to, but I don't know if you still can, I haven't seen them. You used to be able to get Cleco pliers at Harbor Freight. I also got this 12-inch Harbor Freight slip roller brake and shear, and that just worked out fantastic for making the build-up wing ribs, which I'll show you those when I get back out there, but I thought I'd show you that. And this here's an absolute must-have, which I didn't have when I built the Ultra Cruiser, and that is this, what I call miracle wheel. It's called a convolute wheel from Norton, and that is just awesome, 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 because on the Ultra Cruiser, here's some rib parts that, man, I sanded every single one of them on the Ultra Cruiser, and on the H5, shoot, that thing just goes through them like nothing. It's so easy to clean stuff up. So anyways, that's a handy little gadget. And then this here was kind of handy, and I didn't have it when I built the Ultra Cruiser in the Harbor Freight. Of course, there's the smallest drum, and I think that's the biggest one in there. But that come in pretty handy on the bulkheads and a few other things, but that was pretty handy. And then to make, I think I've got one of these. I call them the rod end bushings that go in the push rods, and then of course that's drilled and tapped for quarter 28. Yeah, quarter 28 for your heim joints that go in there. Well, this little Harbor Freight lathe, this was only like $350 when I got it many years ago, but man, they jumped the price up on these, and I don't know why, but they're getting really too expensive. So, but it just worked great on making 16 of those push rod inserts. Of course, I also got a Harbor Freight mill, but that you don't really need, of course. And then I had it when I built the H5 and the Ultra Cruiser. I didn't have this, but you know, it's just a drill press, so any drill press is going to work anyways. I had a little bitty one that was my dad's, and of course a bandsaw. So anyway, somebody asked the other day what what special tools. Of course, I'll pause again. Okay, before I show you the ribs, got these. They're aluminum straight shears, I guess you'd call them. Harbor Freight, and I mean, you can really badmouth Harbor Freight, but I sure can't say anything bad about these. They work for both airplanes, and still working. And I don't know where I got this, but I've had it for I don't know how long, and I know I didn't have it. I didn't buy it just to be working on it, so I don't know where in the world I got it. But it's a neat little nibbler. And that really, really, really comes in handy when you cut that hole in the bottom skin to put the spar through on the fuselage. And then here is an extra set of ribs that I made just to show people. And of course, all those little pieces there were bent on that 12-inch Harbor Freight slip roller shear and brake. And then that's riveted together with, oh, there's another tool I need to show. Riveted together with 3/32 solid rivets. Let me get this other tool. I would almost say this is a must-have tool, and it's just a rivet squeezer / you can also put dimpling dies in there for dimpling for your nut plates. So that I didn't have this when I did the Ultra Cruiser, and so I made my own little dimpling dies and used vice grips to do the dimpling for the nut plates. But this is so much better. And I also use this to squeeze all these rivets on these ribs. And on the Ultra Cruiser, I did them by hand with a punch and rivet set. So that was a bunch easier. It takes. I've got all the pieces cut out, and then I when I go to make, I'll say, a kit of a rib, I would grab all these parts that I needed. They're already cut out, and then I would bend them, and then drill them and rivet them together. And when I did the Ultra Cruiser, it would take a full day to do 2 ribs. On the H5 with that rivet squeezer, I could do 3, or about 3. I'll just say I could do 3 in a full day. So it really made a difference, and plus having the convolute, the miracle wheel that I was talking about. So this video is getting pretty long, but I thought I'd show you tools that very handy for building. There you go. God bless, and please subscribe and hit the like button.